fiancé said, "You need to make 6 figures before I'll marry you. I have standards." I replied, "Give me a year." 11 months later, I hit 6 figures and proposed to her sister instead. The wedding invitation she received in the mail included a thank you note for the motivation. Original post: I, 31 male, was with Veronica, 29, for 5 years. We got engaged 2 years ago when I was making around $65K as a systems analyst. Not rich, but comfortable. We had a small apartment, went on weekend trips, never struggled with bills. I thought we were happy. Then last year, everything changed. We were at her parents' house for Sunday dinner. Her dad asked about wedding plans. Veronica laughed. "We're waiting until Jason gets his finances in order." I nearly choked on my pasta. "My finances are fine." She patted my hand like I was a child. "Babe, you make 60-something thousand. That's not marriage material. I need security." Her mom nodded. "Veronica's right. A man should provide properly." "I'm not marrying someone making under 6 figures, Veronica announced. "I have standards. My friends' husbands all make at least that." Her younger sister Elena, 26F, looked uncomfortable. "That's kinda harsh." "It's realistic," Veronica snapped. "Jason, you understand, right? I deserve a certain lifestyle." I sat there stunned. 5 years together. I'd supported her through her failed MLM ventures, her influencer phase where she spent thousands on equipment for 200 followers. Now I wasn't enough? So what? The engagement is conditional? Don't be dramatic, just motivate yourself, get promoted or something. Her dad, Robert, chimed in. "Son, she's got a point. Man up, earn more." I looked around the table. Only Elena seemed sympathetic. "Give me a year," I heard myself say. Veronica beamed. "See, that's the spirit. 1 year to hit 6 figures, then we plan the wedding." That night, Veronica showed me a spreadsheet of her friends' husbands' salaries and what they provided. Dave made $130 and bought Ashley a Mercedes. Brian made $200K and they had a vacation home. "This is what I need," she said. "Minimum." I asked what she brought financially. She made about $30 as a part-time boutique manager. "I bring myself," she said, dead serious. "That should be enough." Update 1. 6 months later. Been working my ass off. Not for Veronica anymore though. For myself. See, that dinner woke me up. Started applying everywhere, teaching myself new programming languages at night, getting certifications. The hustle was real. 60-hour weeks, weekend courses, the whole deal. But something else happened. Elena started checking in on me. At first, just texts. "Hey, sorry about dinner." V was out of line. Then she'd bring coffee to my office when she knew I was working late. We'd talk. She was getting her MBA, working full-time, saving to buy her own place. The contrast with her sister was striking. One night around month 3, Elena found me at the library cramming for a certification exam. "You're really doing this," she said. "Said I would." She sat down. "For her?" I looked up. "Started that way. Not anymore." "Good," she said quietly. "You deserve better." Meanwhile, Veronica was living her best life, posting constantly about being a boss babe, waiting for her king to level up. Started a TikTok series called Dating Down But Waiting Up, where she gave advice about training your man to earn more. I wish I was joking. Her friends ate it up. Comments like, "Yes, queen, know your worth," and "Mine only makes $80 considering your strategy." She'd show me the videos proudly. "Look, I'm inspiring women. You're humiliating me publicly." "It's motivation. You should thank me." The entitlement got worse. She started sending me job listings for positions I wasn't qualified for, demanding I apply anyway. "Fake it till you make it, babe." Then she presented me with a success timeline, a literal chart of when I should hit certain salary milestones, when we'd marry, buy a house, have kids, all based on my future earnings. Her contribution column was blank. "What about your career goals?" I asked. "My goal is to marry well. That is my career." Elena heard this conversation, thin walls in their parents' house. Later, she texted, "I can't believe we're related." Month 5. I got an interview at a major tech company. Senior position. They loved my new certifications, the projects I'd been building. Starting salary, $105K or plus bonuses. I got the job. Told Veronica immediately. She screamed, cried, posted about it everywhere. "My man did it. 6 figures." Started planning the wedding that night. Venues, dresses, everything. Showed me another spreadsheet. 75K wedding minimum. "We can't afford that," I said. "Can't?" "You can. You make 6 figures now." That's not how math works. This is why I pushed you. For US, our future. But here's the thing. During those 6 months of grinding, Alina was there. Studying with me, celebrating small wins, telling me I was already enough when I felt like giving up. Never asked for anything, never made it about money. We weren't doing anything inappropriate, just connecting. She was everything Veronica wasn't. Driven, independent, kind. The night I got the job, Alina hugged me. I'm proud of you. Not because of the money, because you didn't let her break you. That hug lasted a second too long. We both knew it. Update 2. Month 9. Veronica went full bridezilla without even having a wedding date. She quit her job. I need to focus on wedding planning. We haven't even set a date. Details. You make enough now. She started spending like crazy. Designer clothes? I need to look like a 6-figure fiancé. Expensive jewelry. Investing in our image. Fancy dinners with her friends where she'd pay to show off. All on credit cards she expected me to pay off. When I refused, she lost it. This is financial abuse. Using my raise as your personal ATM is the abuse, Veronica. She'd cry to her parents. Robert would call me, lecturing about happy wife, happy life, and how men provide. Her mom would guilt trip about how they raised Veronica to have standards. Only Elena defended me, which caused massive family drama. One dinner, Veronica announced she'd put deposits down on 3 venues for me to choose from. $5,000 each, non-refundable. With what money? I asked. Our savings. You mean my savings? Alina spoke up. V, you can't just spend his money without asking. Stay out of this. You're just jealous because you're single and bitter. I'm single by choice, and at least I'm not a gold digger. Veronica threw wine at her. Actual wine. Elena dodged. It hit the wall. You've always been jealous of me, Veronica screamed. The prettier sister, the one who gets attention. I have a master's degree and own my condo, Elena said calmly. You live with your boyfriend and your only life goal is marrying rich. Who's really winning here? Veronica stormed out. Her parents took her side because of course they did. Elena and I left together. Sat in my car for an hour talking. I'm done, I said. I can't marry her. I know, Elena said. I'm sorry it took you this long to see it. What do I do? We have the apartment together. All our stuff is mixed. The apartment's in your name, right? She quit her job. She can move back with our parents. We sat in comfortable silence. Then Elena said something that changed everything. You know I've had feelings for you since you helped me move 2 years ago, right? I did know. Deep down, I'd known. This is complicated, I said. It doesn't have to be. End things with her, take some time, then see what happens. Your family would implode. They already treat me like the black sheep for having ambition. What's one more disappointment? Month 10. I ended it with Veronica. Came home to find she'd invited her friends over for a wedding planning party. Venue brochures everywhere, champagne flowing, a $3 dress she'd bought on sale hanging in our bedroom. Pack your things, I said. We're done. Dead silence. Is this a joke? Veronica laughed nervously. No joke. You wanted 6 figures, I got them. But I realized something. I don't want someone who sees me as a paycheck. Her friends started recording. Of course they did. You can't leave me. I made you. You were nothing before me. I was somebody who loved you. That should have been enough. I have wedding deposits down. Get refunds. She started throwing things. Her friends scrambled. I stood there, calm. I'd already moved my important stuff to a storage unit that morning. You'll regret this, she screamed. No one else will push you to be better. Someone already does, without making me feel worthless first. The meltdown was epic. She called her parents, who rushed over. Robert threatened to beat my ass until I reminded him I had cameras in the apartment. Her mom wailed about the embarrassment, the deposits, the dress. Your daughter valued money over love. This is the result. Veronica tried every manipulation, tears, threats, even attempting seduction. Nothing worked. She moved out the next day, took things that weren't hers, but I let it go. Small price for freedom. Update 3. Month 11. The harassment started immediately. Veronica told everyone I'd cheated, posted constantly about narcissistic exes and financial manipulation. Created a whole narrative where she'd built me up only for me to abandon her at her peak. Her friends attacked me online. Random women would message me calling me trash. She'd show up at my office crying, telling security we'd had a fight. HR had to get involved when she called claiming I was suicidal and needed a wellness check. ate work. Then she found out about Elena and me. We'd waited 2 months after the breakup. Started slow, coffee, dinners, actual dates. Elena was everything I'd wanted. Partner, equal, friend. She celebrated my promotion to team lead, another raise without making it about money. We split dates. She cooked for me. I cooked for her. We were happy. Until Veronica saw us at a restaurant. The confrontation was biblical. My sister? You're with my sister? The entire restaurant stared. Elena stood. V, calm down. You whore. You steal my man after I did all the work? Your man? You threw him away the second he didn't meet your spreadsheet requirements. I made him. He was nothing before me. He was always something, Elena said calmly. You were just too shallow to see it. Veronica lunged. Actually physically lunged. Security intervened. Police were called. Veronica was escorted out, screaming about betrayal and lawsuits. The family explosion was nuclear. Robert called me every name imaginable. Their mom disowned Elena on the spot. Extended family took sides. Social media became a war zone. But here's the beautiful part. Elena didn't care. They've enabled V's entitlement her whole life. I'm done being the reasonable one who keeps quiet. We moved in together, month 10. Small apartment, both our names on the lease. Split everything 50-50. Month 11. I proposed to Elena, not with some huge ring or flash mob. Just us on our balcony, with Thai takeout and a ring I'd saved for. Reasonable, beautiful, that she'd pointed out months ago as someday perfect. She said yes immediately. You sure about the family drama? I asked. I'm sure about you. That's all that matters. We planned a small wedding, courthouse ceremony, dinner with our friends, our real friends, maybe a honeymoon road trip. Then Elena had an idea. We should invite them. Your family? Are you insane? Hear me out. We send proper invitations, show them we're taking the high road. They probably won't come, but if they do, we're the bigger people. So we did. The invitation to Veronica included a handwritten note. Thank you for showing me what I don't want in a partner. Your push for success led me to find real love with someone who loved me at $65K and celebrates with me at $115K. Sometimes the best motivation comes from the worst examples. Wishing you all the best in finding someone who meets your spreadsheet requirements. Elena thought it was too much. I thought it was perfect. Final update. The wedding. The invitation caused absolute chaos. Veronica called Elena screaming. We had it on speaker. You put a thank you note for motivation. Jason wanted you to know your impact on his life, Elena said sweetly. This is harassment. I'll sue. For sending a wedding invitation? Good luck with that. She tried everything, threatened to show up and object, claimed Elena had been grooming me while we were together, posted that I was marrying her sister to hurt her. Their parents were worse. Robert left voicemails threatening me. Their mom called Elena a husband-stealing Jezebel. He wasn't your husband, Mom. V made sure of that when she demanded 6 figures for a ring. The extended family chose sides. Team Veronica claimed Elena betrayed sister code. Team Elena pointed out Veronica treated me like an ATM. Then Veronica played her final card. 2 weeks before the wedding, she announced on social media that she was pregnant with my child. From our last night together, that never happened. The post went viral in our social circle. Praying for my baby who'll grow up watching Daddy marry my sister. Elena laughed, actually laughed. She's really doing this? I was panicked. What if people believe her? Then we demand a paternity test, which she'll never agree to because she's lying. Sure enough, when I publicly commented, happy to take a paternity test immediately, the post disappeared. Suddenly she'd lost the baby due to stress, and I was a monster for questioning a grieving mother. Elena's response was brilliant. She posted our actual timeline, when we broke up, when we started dating, with receipts. Then added, interesting how the pregnancy appeared right before our wedding and disappeared right after a paternity test was mentioned. The wedding day came. Small courthouse ceremony. 20 people who actually cared about us. Elena looked stunning in a simple dress that she bought herself and looked better than any designer gown. We'd reserved a private dining room at our favorite restaurant. Walked in to find Veronica sitting at the bar. You came, Elena said. Wanted to see the train wreck, Veronica slurred. Clearly drunk. V, you need to leave. Why? Can't a girl get a drink while her sister marries her ex? Security was already moving, but Elena stopped them. You know what? Stay. Watch. See what an actual partnership looks like. We had our dinner. Speeches from friends about real love, partnership, growth. My best man talked about how Alina made me better without making me feel less than. Elena's best friend talked about how she'd never seen her so happy. Veronica watched it all from the bar. Saw her parents walk in, see her drunk, see us happy, and walk back out. Saw how Elena and I looked at each other. Saw what she'd thrown away for a salary requirement. She left before cake, but not before approaching our table. You were right, she said to me. You were somebody at 65K. I was just too stupid to see it. No, I said. You saw it. You just decided it wasn't enough. She looked at Alina. Take care of him. We take care of each other. That's the difference. Veronica left. Posted one final thing that night. Congratulations to my sister. She won. Elena commented, it was never a competition. You were playing alone. That was 6 months ago. Veronica's still single, living with their parents, working retail, posting about knowing her worth while sliding into DMs of any guy with a nice car. Their parents came around after seeing how happy Alina and I are. Robert actually apologized. Their mom still makes passive-aggressive comments, but she's trying. Elena got promoted to director at her company. I'm now making $125 as a tech lead. We bought a modest house, have 2 dogs, split everything down the middle. Sometimes Veronica texts me. Always variations of I made you who you are. I never respond. The truth is she did motivate me, just not how she intended. She showed me what not to want, what not to accept, what not to become. She pushed me to grow, and in growing, I outgrew her. Elena and I sent her a thank you card on our first anniversary. Inside it said, thanks for setting the bar so low that true love looked like high jump, E&J. Petty? Maybe. Satisfying? Absolutely. She blocked us both after that. Finally, best wedding gift ever.